Hi everyone, my name is Brian and I'm the 3D print creator. In this episode we're going to do something completely new. We're going to print with a new filament on my Vinci Pro machine and well, I don't know if this filament has already been tested on a Vinci Pro, but I'm going to do so. It's the HTPLA from Proto-Pasta. And well, this is a filament that I received because of, well, I was one of the prize winners in the Nerf Dart compatible launcher contest, which runs on the 3D printing Facebook group. And now I have this filament and I'm really curious how it prints. One specialty about this filament is that it's a filament that you can change after printing. So first you print it and then it works like a PLA filament. But after you have printed it, you can put your object into an oven, heat it up for about an hour at 110 degrees Celsius. And after you've done so, then this filament will have a little bit changed characteristics. It will be more heat resistant after you've done that. And also you will see that your object you printed is changing from light translucent to opaque. So I'm really curious how this will work, and well, let's find out. And although I think it doesn't matter that much, there seems to be something going wrong with this print here. Because in my software I turned on the spiral phase mode. And for some reason, and I can't understand what reason, what you're seeing now on the print is not the spiral phase mode. So take a look. What you're seeing here is that my printer is printing all the fins of the rocket one by one and then printing the center column of the rocket. And well, I do think it produces a nice print in this particular case, but it's not what I wanted. I wanted it to be a piece that is printed in one single fluent forward motion. So I let it print because I don't think it will make this print look bad or something, but it's not how I would have done it. So I was wondering what would be the reason that this print isn't turning out as it should be. I said it should be printing in the spiral phase mode, and as you can see in the video, it's not printing in the spiral phase mode. So I was looking at the model in Simplify 3D to see what went wrong, and well, I found out, I guess. Because when we take a look at this Simplify 3D model, then you see that when it's first printing, I shall bring this like here so you can see better. What you can see here is that it's first printing the brim I'm making, or it's not the brim, well, the round around it, and then it's printing this model, and everything seems to be quite normal, like it should be when printing in spiral phase mode. So as you can see here, the printer is printing it like this, and everything seems normal, and there would be no reason why this can't be printed in spiral phase mode. But then at a certain height you will see, hey, something strange is coming up here in the middle. So at this point something is going to be printed right in the middle of the print, and this makes it impossible to print this in spiral phase mode. So also you see that these wings are not really connected to the model. And well, I truly don't know why this is, but it looks as if those wings are not intersecting or something. Well, this model, it says it's made for the spiral phase mode, but as you can see here, it's completely not made for the spiral phase mode. And only when we're going to the top, you can see it disappears again. And there we can go right to the top. And this is the end of the model. So I chose this model because I really like the shape of it. But in fact, this is not a good model to print if you are willing to print something in spiral phase mode. And I think the designer made a great mistake, because also these wings are not intersecting with this. It's not a solid. So, well, I'm going to leave the print as it is, but I'm guessing that the wings will fall off very easy, because, well, they're not at all connected to the rest. And as you can see here, those three wings we have here, this one, and this one, are not even connected once to the model. So only this one, which is here, is sometimes connecting a little bit into the model. So if we take a look like here, you can see that sometimes it's connecting into the model, and here this goes for this wing as well. But it's a real strange model. So well, I am printing it right now, but my guess is that when I take this off my print bed, well, it might be separate things. And this is a very wrongly designed shape. So I'm not gonna name the author of this file, because I think, well, he didn't do a great job. He made a terrible mistake with it, and I don't wanna blame him, because maybe he's a beginner or so, but this is not a good file. We'll take a look at the printer again. And as you can see, right after the terrible middle point stopped, which happened almost at the top of the file, then my printer starts doing the spiral phase mode, because it was the slicer, which is the simplified 3D slicer, which prevented it from using the spiral phase mode, only because of this middle column. So now it's gone, it's printing. And here I am the day after printing the rocket, and well, the rocket turned out to be really nice. After I printed it, I've taken it to the kitchen and I've placed it in the oven. I set the oven to 130 degrees Celsius, and in about 40 minutes I saw that the transparency of the part was completely gone, and it turned from transparent to opaque. And after it turned to opaque, I get it out of the oven, and well, it feels a little bit different now. It's a very thin part, it was a bit flimsy when I first printed it. I could really move the wings a little, I could squeeze it, and well, all because it's only one layer thick and the fins here are only 2 layers thick. That is how it's printed. But after baking it, it really is as stiff as can be. It's really rugged, it's stiff. So this gives you an opportunity to do something very special. After you print this, you can treaten it, heat treaten it. And after heating it up, the material changes and it gets as strong as an ABS part. So what happens is that you can print with the ease of PLA and then treaten it, and then it becomes as strong as ABS. And this is a great opportunity for a lot of people who don't have the possibility to print with an ABS. So now you can make parts that are really as strong as ABS. And I think it's a great opportunity. Also, if you're printing parts that are very difficult to print because they're long and they have a lot of force building up in the part, so you get layer shifting and that kind of things, well, now you can print it with the ease of a PLA. And after you treated it in the oven, it becomes as strong as an ABS part. And well, it gives a lot of opportunities. It's not a cheap filament, so don't expect it to be very cheap. But it's a very strong and very nice filament to work with. Especially if you're making parts that have to be very strong. So that's my conclusion for this Proto-Pasta HTPLA filament. And if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you like my videos, then please subscribe to my channel, because I make a new video every week and you only get notified if you are subscribed. Also, if you like to sponsor my channel, then there is a donation link in the description down below, and you can use that to give me a small donation. It's never required, but I do love it if you do so, because it helps me buying new filaments, buying parts for the printer, etc, etc. So that'll be it, and thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next week when there is a new video on the 3D Print Creator channel. Thanks, bye bye!